Do you feel that tension in the air? It's the held breath of millions of fans in Houston who, even while smiling, are worried. Worried because what should have been just a minor inconvenience, a precaution, an individual plan, has gone too far. The truth, my friends, is that where there's smoke, there's usually fire. And if that fire is in CJ Stroud's shoulder, then the problem is much, much bigger than they are letting on. We're talking about CJ Stroud, the face of the franchise, the savior of the nation, the quarterback who put the Houston Texans back on the NFL map, the same CJ who in 1 year did more for the image of the franchise than many have done in decades. And now, just before his third season, the most important of his career so far, he simply isn't throwing the ball in practice. And what do we hear from Coach DeMeco Ryans? No concerns. I ask you, fan, do you believe that? Because I don't believe it, and you shouldn't believe it either. Simplicity, just a minor inconvenience. Everything will be fine. I've heard that before. Want an example? Matthew Stafford. In 2022, the Rams said the same thing. Just caution. Sometime later, the truth came out. Serious injury, shortened season, chronic concerns. And now it seems they are repeating the script in Houston. The quarterback hasn't thrown the ball in weeks. But don't worry, says DeMeco. It's all under control. Is it really? If you're a Texans fan, you already know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and comment. Are you worried about Stroud's shoulder, or do you trust the franchise's narrative? Because I'm here to say what no one wants to say. This could be the start of a real problem. Let's get to the facts. Stroud took a hit at the end of last season. He kept playing like the warrior he is, but it's no secret that he finished that game against the Ravens with his arm hanging. Now he shows up in practice delivering the ball with both hands, not throwing, not releasing his arm, not showing that cannon that dazzled the country. And in the meantime, the coaching staff repeats the mantra of the individual plan. But here's the bigger problem. This team is built around Stroud. He is the system. He is the engine. Without him, this offense, even with Nico Collins, Christian Kirk, Joe Mixon, becomes a sports car without an ignition key. Davis Mills isn't going to save anyone. Keaton Slovis, a project. If Stroud isn't healthy, the house of cards collapses. And the worst part, no one seems willing to tell the truth. I'm not saying the world has ended. I'm not saying Stroud will lose the season, but I am saying that when a franchise says there are no concerns about a quarterback who hasn't thrown the ball in 3 weeks, that is indeed a cause for concern. That's a red flag. That's the kind of thing that changes the course of a season. And finally, if you're DeMeco Ryans, it's better to stop playing with the fans' intelligence. Be honest, be transparent, because if this problem is more serious than they are saying, the pressure will come, and it will come hard. Because in Houston now, there are no more excuses, only wins.